somehow I developed it. So basically that was how we first met.
Exactly.
It took like, I didn't forget that we didn't meet. For me it was very funny to learn because I was not aware, I didn't know of this cultural difference.
Yeah.
And but at the same time it was during the very, very big step
In Naga culture. Okay, so the first part is over. The first part of why I came to Germany for studies, that's over.
Okay.
Fast forward.
Okay, fast forward
Yeah.
to the day we met. Actually on the day, due to work-related topics, I had to use the parking lot of Hochschule Fulda because I didn't find any other parking spot somewhere.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And actually back then it was quite funny
Why?
because you were just coming out of the library and you were smiling a lot at me.
I thought you were a student actually.
Yeah. And I don't know how, but somehow I developed the guts to try to talk with you.
Yeah.
But besides the smiling, you were actually very shy and didn't really say a word until like it felt like an eternity. But at some point you spoke.
Yeah, but in my defense, we didn't know each other at all, right? And that was the first time that we are seeing each other, and it's just happening coincidentally. And then, your face seemed a little bit friendly. I thought you were a student and you wanted to ask me something about the library. Sometimes you have questions with people, So I thought like that, and I thought I could help, because you were directly coming towards me. I was also directly coming out. So we were like, coincidence. Remember that part? Yeah. So I thought like, okay, maybe he have some questions because you look very young, okay, Shatsi. So I thought you are in your first year. You just started your university, and even in the library also there are a lot of stuff, very basic questions that you have, So since I was coming out from the library and since you were coming like this, I thought maybe you needed help from me. You wanted to ask me some questions regarding library, so that's why I was being friendly and I was happy to help actually. And then it was, I think, misunderstanding. That's why I was smiling, and then you look very young actually. But then, what was your thought?
Actually, as soon as you started to speak, I was somewhat relieved.
Okay. At some point, I noticed that this is going a little bit weird because I thought I was being friendly because I thought you wanted to ask me a question, about the library. But then, for you, maybe you thought that, this lady is being friendly, maybe we can be good friends. I don't know what you thought about that. And then when I noticed, no, you don't want to ask question about the library, that's when I started blushing, What am I remembering now?
Yeah, but actually, then at some point you started talking.
Yeah.
And we exchanged some words.
Yeah.
And
then you also told me that you studied in that university, and we vibed really well because he already finished his thesis and everything, and I was starting my studies, so it was the same university, so we had something in common already, right?
Yes, exactly. But actually that first meet wasn't that long because I had to...
He had to go back
to go
for work-related stuff,
Yeah. So basically that was how we first met.
Exactly.
It was pretty short, a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
And we exchanged numbers.
Yeah.
Because we both didn't have much time. And
I had to go, and he also had to go.
Yeah, exactly. And then we stayed in contact for the following month.
Yeah.
Or following month.
Yeah, following months.
Yeah. And basically, due to my work schedule and her work schedules, because besides studying, she also worked I don't know, it felt like a million jobs.
No, Shatsi. In my defense, Monday to Friday, I'm learning the language. I'm going to the university. Saturday and Sunday, it's weekend, so you have off. You have to work Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
You remember?
And you worked on the weekend.
Exactly.
Actually, funny side fact. when you're studying in Germany and you need to earn money, most of the time you work in restaurants or
coffee shops.
Coffee shops and stuff.
If you know good German, you work in a coffee shop. If you know bad German, you can even clean or dishwasher or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Depends on your language skill. The better you speak, you can even do a professional job like Werkstudent or stuff like this.
Yeah.
At that time, I was working in a coffee shop, I guess, or Mexican restaurant. Yeah. I was working in a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah. That I also remember.
I used to tell you stories, right?
Yeah. And because of her work, like working in the coffee shops and restaurants, she had to work on weekends.
So I had no time.
Because the regular people who are working only have time on weekends. And then they go to the restaurants or coffee shops mostly in weekends. And so it was actually very
difficult to meet.
Difficult to meet again in person.
Yeah.
It took like, I don't know, at least
some months.
At least
5-6 months or so, I think.
Oh, it was longer.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember properly, but it was really long because I had an aim that I need to earn this much money, I need to finish my studies at this time. Like I had a very goal, that time.
Yeah.
And my priorities were more important, and then we were just friends. We started,
it was like getting
to know each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
After the first met, it was more like getting to know each other better and figuring out.
Yeah.
And also we were very well aware of the cultural differences because from India and I'm from Germany.
Yeah. And then I already warned him that nothing is gonna happen, let's stay.
Most likely.
Nothing is going to happen. We are good friends, Like I really liked him as a friend because he was really kind and he seemed to be a very decent person in general.
Actually, she was very transparent and honest with everything.
Oh yeah.
And that I also valued a lot.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you would start hating me because I'm telling you the truth. Because in our culture we are like very sugar-coated sometimes, like we don't want to disappoint people, so we sugarcoat sometimes.
Yes, exactly. Pastor Sichuan, I didn't forget that you didn't meet.
Hayo. Actually, it's all about cultural difference, okay guys? Maybe you can tell this story a little bit short, it's interesting. I know it's not a part of the love story, but
did I pronounce his name right?
Yeah, you pronounce it right. I mean, no hard feelings with him. He's a very decent person, and we really like the marriage counseling now. It's really helping us. We are newly married, and we are like big thank you to him because he really, did the counseling so well that it helps us even today.
Yeah. But for me, it was very funny to learn that when you get told that we will meet later, that it's just like a formality.
Yeah, we sugarcoat and we just say it like that. Doesn't mean that that person is gonna meet you. But in German culture, if you say something like that, then they're gonna meet you. And Michael was the whole time waiting, when will Pastor Zuchan come and meet us? I was like, hi, But you see that in your culture.
Yeah, actually, when in my culture, when you get told, oh, we will meet later, then it's like, okay, we only need to figure out the time and then we will meet again. So it's like...
Really, Michael asked me more than 10 times, why is Pastor Zichon not meeting us?
Yeah, because I was not aware, I didn't know of this cultural difference.
Yeah.
And actually that was quite funny for me.
Yeah, so like I said, in our culture we sugarcoat a lot because we don't want to hurt the other person. But for me, since we started liking each other, then I was very honest with him. And I told him that, see, I came here for studies. My parents sent me here for studies and then going back home, and then my parents will not like it like any other Nagas in general. Our parents, they always want that we get married with someone from Nagaland or at least from different tribe. So I was very clear with that thing, that my parents will not be happy, Like my cousins, there are some of my cousins who already got married to people from other countries, and I know my aunts, my parents, in general, they were a little bit sad about it. And one of my aunt even warned us that if you guys get married with people from another country, then we will not come in your marriage, you know. I even got told like that, so I was very much clear that we don't start dating and everything. I was super aware because I know that if we started dating and then if my parents say no, then in the end, I don't want to hurt him, you know. That's the reason why I was very honest and I told him like my parents will not like it, you know, so we don't have any future. But getting the feeling that I think I started liking you, but these are the struggles, so let's be good friends. And then I didn't want to lose him as a friend also because he was a very decent person in general. So I told him, let's be good friends. We are good friends. And then we stayed friends for so long.
Put on my ring.
Oh. I thought you will stop talking to me in my defense because India is not a fancy country or something, you know. Like, see, Germans, there are two types of Germans. Okay, one type of Germans, they like India because of yoga and all this nature and all these things. Other type of Germans, they don't like India because India is dirty. They don't know the other side of India. So I thought like, and India is not a fancy country like America or New Zealand or stuff like this. So I thought, maybe this guy will lose interest in me. I thought like that if I tell him the truth, but it's okay. I don't want to hurt him in the end. So just let's be honest. So I just, no break, you guys know me well. When I told you that, okay, like nothing is gonna happen, how did you feel?
I did understand, but at the same time I was like, maybe there's a way anyway.
Okay.
And yeah, so we proceeded getting to know each other.
Yeah, we got to know each other. It took time for us actually. It was very slow, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one fine day, it was during the Corona times, I think.
Yeah.
One fine day, it was during the
My
Corona
ticket
times.
got cancelled.
No, it was actually very interesting because she wanted to travel back home.
After 2 years, after working so hard for 2 years in Germany, I finally managed to save money for going home.
Yeah, after 2 years, she wanted to go back home.
Yeah.
It was during Christmas.
Yeah.
So she was very happy, but she was like, oh, I finally got the tickets to go home.
It was a decent price.
And it was a decent price.
Yeah.
But the decent price was going to bite her because last minute the flight got cancelled.
I still feel like, you know, I was not happy at all when my flight got cancelled, guys. I think people who are abroad, you know, came here for studies, they will feel me very well. Because, especially if you're an Indian. Because, see, 2 years I worked super hard. I somehow managed my flight tickets, everything alone. And I booked it and everything was prepared. I've bought the gifts, everything is packed, you know. Everything was... I even told my good friend, and he always got annoyed when I say friend.
Some might have said it's the bestest friend.
Yeah, and then I shared it to you. Actually, we really enjoyed chatting, you know. We did not talk every time, but like we used to text like, good morning, how was your day? Like, not even 5 minutes in a day.
Just casual.
Exactly.
Casual talks.
Yeah.
Because like staying in contact, exchanging a few words, because her work schedule was tight and my work schedule was tight. And besides
you are so busy as always.
Besides working, you also had to study and so on and so on.
Yeah.
So everything
super stressful.
Was very stressful. So it was nice to stay in contact and exchange words because we were vibing really well.
We vibed really extremely well, but we didn't talk much. And once in a while we will talk over the phone, but that was really rare, Shatsi.
Yeah.
Because we know that it was not going anywhere. We knew that we are liking each other, but we also know that we don't have a future. You know, I think if it's meant to be, then I don't know.
Actually, it was kind of weird because on one side it was like it will be too difficult and it will not be manageable.
Yeah.
But on the other side, it was like, oh, we are vibing so well.
Exactly.
So we stayed in contact. So it was
we even tried to lose contact. At one point, I even stopped contact. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. And then we got in contact again.
But I don't know. It just.
Yeah.
Ich verstehe. Yeah. Did you ever wonder? For me, I was like, sometimes, I'm working from morning and then I go to university and then I come back home and the whole time I don't even get time to look at my phone, okay, Shatsi? And then I don't reply you. And then I thought you will stop replying me, Yeah, I thought you will stop replying me and then maybe there's some distance because I know that I started to like you, nah? But then you will reply me back.
Why not?
You will ask me, hey, is everything okay? Then I'm like, oh, okay, he still remembers me? Okay, that's nice.
After you left the road, we come back to the original story.
Yeah, okay.
And actually back then, your flight ticket got cancelled.
Right.
It was probably like 5 minutes ago that the story was there.
Sorry. So many things coming in my mind what to do now, Shatsi.
Yeah, and the flight ticket got cancelled. And actually she was about to have a Christmas alone.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I got invited by my other friends also, but then that wasn't convincing. You know me, right? I'm a little bit reserved, and then I just prefer to stay at home. So I said like, if I cannot go home, I told him that if I cannot go home, I'll just stay alone. I don't want to, go anywhere. I got invited, so he knew that I will be alone.
Yeah.
Because I told him.
And actually then I invited her to spend Christmas together with me and my family.
Right.
Which back then I thought is not a big deal. But as I got to know, meeting the parents is like a very, very big step.
In Naga culture.
Like
really, I even have goosebumps, when I think about it.
I mean, it's also a step in Germany.
Yeah.
But not as big as in Nagaland, as I got to learn.
In Nagaland, when you are meeting the guy parents and everything during Christmas, it's like, oh my goodness, everything is fixed. And, my parents have absolutely no idea about this guy, and I was also not dating him, So meeting the family, it was like, for me, it was 10 steps higher, So I was.
Actually, I think we skipped some steps by accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually back then it sounded to me like a good idea that you don't need to spend
Christmas alone. That was your intention.
Yeah, that was my intention.
Exactly. But then for me,
I didn't have the obligations in mind.
Exactly. But for me, since it was a different culture, you normally don't do that, nah? Because we were not even dating also. We were just friends, and then you are inviting me for Christmas. Yeah. And then I was like so shocked, and then actually I felt really good because it was very kind of him to invite me when he realized that I will be alone during Christmas, and he had a very good intention so that I'm not alone and sad during Christmas, but I can celebrate Christmas with his parents, with the family. That's really kind of him. So I actually felt very good about it, yeah. But at the same time, I also felt very uncomfortable because in my culture, if you are liking somebody, then you don't actually go 10 steps ahead to their parents, meeting their family, having food together, So I was like, hayo, but then, yeah, really. But then something was really telling me in my mind, like, to go forward, like it's okay. But then I was really not convinced. I was actually very confused, and I was in dilemma the whole day. And then I also had to inform him because in German culture you have to inform ahead of time because his mother have to prepare food and everything accordingly. Yeah. So I talked to my German flatmate, Eric. Oh, by the way, he's the one who changed my mentality towards Germans. Yeah, actually. So if you want to watch that video, then I will link in the description below. My opinion towards Germans. Initially, I thought Germans are very rude and stuff like this, but he changed my mentality towards Germans. Yeah, that Germans are actually like coconut. Yeah, so I...
Hairy on the outside.
Yeah, very hairy and rough. This flatmate of mine, we started talking after a year, long story short, and then at some point we vibe really well, but as friends, not in this direction with Michael, vibing, but then only in friend. He was 7-8 years younger than me, so he was like a little brother to me, and then we used to talk about a lot of stuff, a lot of different topics, and we vibe really well as a flatmate, yeah. And then I used to share him, and I told him, see, you are a German and you are the only German I know in Germany. This guy, I showed your profile picture. You have all specs, remember? I showed your profile picture to Eric and I said, like, can you please, suggest me? This guy invited me. We are not dating. We are good friends. We both know that we both like each other. But he's inviting me for Christmas when he realized that I will be alone. My flight ticket got cancelled and everything. And then he was like, ooh, Germans normally don't invite somebody for Christmas. You want a jackpot. Zan, please go. And I'm like, I want to go, but I don't want to go. I was like super cranky, and then I was just, eating his brain the whole time. But he was really nice, and he convinced me like, you should go, nah. He told me like, see, you guys are good friends. I know you guys are not dating, yeah. But in worst case, you guys will just get to know each other, that you guys don't fit each other well because you guys haven't even met that much also. You both are just busy in your own world, and Christmas is a time where you can, also meet their families. You can get to know his family and see if it fits. So it's also a good idea. It doesn't mean that you have to be in a relationship if you go there. He's just inviting you. He's just being nice to you because you will be alone. Nah? He made me understood all these things. And I was doing my German B2 course that time. Mm-hmm. So that time I had a very good friend, Elisa. He's right now working. Elsa. He's the manager in XYZ company. Yeah, and Elsa and me, we were just coming from the university, like university and language courses nearby, okay? Then we happened to meet Eric. Eric was carrying his guitar because he's a music student. And then we met, and then I introduced Elsa, and then Elsa and Eric, both of them together, and they're like convincing me like, you should go, come on, like, you get the peer pressure. And then I was like, okay, then if I go, then now you tell me, should I go empty-handed or what? Like, I think we talked for like 30 minutes, okay? It was really interesting, that part. And then Eric was like, no, take a beer bottle, wine bottle.
Wine bottle. It's pretty classic.
And I was like, no, you don't drink, you don't smoke. He said like, if you take a wine bottle and go, then their family will be happy. He's giving me a lot of tips. What gift to give you and the family and all this. It was very nice conversation actually. And then finally I bought a cake. Yeah, because wine bottle, that was for me, because in my culture we don't drink and everything. But in German culture, normally wine, is it good?
It depends. Generally, yes.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who occasionally drink a glass of wine or some beer. It's not like that they are getting drunk. Mm-hmm. It's just in the culture. Yeah, so it's like pretty common.
Okay, and then I even had a Christmas card, and I wanted to thank his family for inviting me. So I wrote German, but I was doing my B2 German, but my German was not the yellow from the egg. I wrote it and I let my flatmate carry it for me if everything is nice. It was very nice of him. Thank you so much, Eric, if you're watching this video. You're the reason behind where I got really motivated, to visit him. So I finally took all my guts, and then I had to, tell myself that, okay, Naga culture, but you are not dating, so it's okay. I was literally, and I was working. I was very hard working. Even during Christmas also, I was working. Remember?
Yeah.
On 24th or 25th, I was working. But I was getting good money that time.
Yeah. I don't remember correctly. I only know that you had to work.
Yeah, Shatsi, I think it was on 24th, yeah, on 24th. Yeah. On 24th, I was working, and you didn't sleep the whole night and was waiting for me. Actually, that was really nice, because I was working on 24th. The restaurant was open until 1 or 2 a.m., something like that. So you waited for me that long. You didn't wait for me the whole night.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember or not.
Yeah, I think I waited.
You couldn't sleep actually.
Yeah. And and then I picked you up from the train station.
Exactly. And the next day, it was very late night. So it was like this. I think it was on 24th. My work got over at 1 or 2. We also had a little bit party, in the restaurant. I told you. So I told you that I'll be late, but the next day I will travel to him because it was Christmas, So on 24th, I work until 1 a.m. like that. So he was actually waiting for me because normally we used to wish good night, That was the thing. And it felt empty, I think, because every day I used to wish him good night and then we sleep. But that night, no good night from my side, so he felt a little bit weird, I think. I don't know. And he said, "Oh, I couldn't sleep," so I was waiting for it. Oh, that's for Zeus. Now he's beating me like this. That time he was very romantic, but now see, after we got married, I got kicked like this.
Actually, that also brings us back to the story when we were Christmas. Actually, you were extremely nervous, and when you had that habit of like punching me a little bit.
I punch you a lot.
But the thing is, the funny thing, you won the favor of my brother very early.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you were punching me. He was like, "Oh, say a good present."
Oh my goodness. I still remember the day I met your mother. You introduced me to your mother during Christmas. I came and you said like you opened the door, the kitchen door, and Mutter was like, I'm not even dating, and then I'm already seeing his mother, my sister's We're just friends. And I keep on reminding him that, hey, we are good friends, we're just friends, and he'll be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, and then when you came to pick me, it was 30 minutes ride from the Bahnhof. I don't exactly remember how much time, but it was a little bit, 30 minutes, yeah. The whole time I was telling him that, you should not leave me, okay? You should not leave me alone when I come to visit you, and then you should always be by my side, I was pretty nervous because Michael is the only one that I know, and all his families, they're all strangers to me, so this is something which,
understandable.
Yeah, in my culture this doesn't happen. So I'm doing something which is not in my culture. So I'm feeling very extremely uncomfortable, let's be very honest. And I never did something like this. Instead I was really busy working, studying. I didn't have time to do all these things. And this was for me very So I was pinching him the whole time. Fast forward. Yeah, we came home and your mother was in the kitchen, remember?
Yeah.
And then your mother was really nice to me, but I was really shy. I think she noticed that.
Yeah. She noticed.
Yeah, but she was really kind actually.
Yeah, and then we spent Christmas together.
In the table, all of them, we all sat together, brother, father, mother.
Eating and so on and so on.
Yeah.
I don't know how's Christmas
I
in
will
Nagaland. Is it short or is it also similar?
Actually, Christmas in Nagaland, normally we go to the church, and after the church is over, only the feast begins. Mm-hmm. Christmas feast. Yeah, so we eat the Christmas feast and come back home like that. That's what we do. But in Germany, it's a little bit different. Of course, they go to the church also, people who wants to go. Mm-hmm. And they also have a Christmas feast in the church. Apart from that, Germans also like to spend time with their family, with their parents, eat food together, talk, have a good time, family time, which I find it really nice actually. And I still remember Shatsi, when we all sat together, he proudly said, she can also speak German, I still remember. You said like that, I was like, hi, Chloe. Yeah, and the whole time I wanted to, like as if I don't know German, so that I don't have to speak.
No, I think it was more informational, because
your parents...
that they know that you can speak German.
That was your intention?
Yeah, because my parents can't speak English very well.
That was your intention?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you wanted me to speak in German to them. That's why you are saying, sie kann auch Deutsch sprechen. I was like, my German is not the yellow. I was like, the whole time I will just keep quiet because maybe your parents think that I don't know German, and then, and I was pinching him the whole time like this. Yeah,
it was funny. At some point, you twisted my finger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That time I was like, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, Yeah, that was actually the story
Of
how we got to know each other and how we spent our first Christmas together.
Exactly.
By the incident that her flight ticket got cancelled. And
because if my flight ticket didn't got cancelled, Shatsi, you will not invite me because I won't be spending. There's no reason, solid reason to invite me, and then nothing will happen, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then soon after we met again for.
We're missing something. Your parents also gave me gift. That was really nice. Actually, you know, when I went, he have one brother, no?
Yeah.
He have one. Their parents packed gift for 3 of us, and it was all the same. Okay, it was very sweet of them. The gift were all the same, and they gave to me also, and that was really nice of them, and I really like it because in my culture we don't get Christmas gift like this.
And another interesting side story.
Every time, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can.
And another interesting side story. As Christmas gifts, or as gifts in general, it's like it's quite common to receive socks when you are younger or a child or in youth. Then you're like socks, because you want something interesting, something cool, something that's bring fun.
Yeah.
But the older you get, the more you cherish the gift of socks, because then you have a new nice pair of socks, which is like very precious from the point of view of a young person, or it's like socks again.
Yeah.
But the older you get, the more you value socks.
That makes sense, because it's helpful, you know, as a child I feel like, you know. Okay, so I got some gift. It was really nice of them and I really like it, nah? Everything was nice. Your family welcomed me very nicely, and I didn't feel like, okay, I'm going to a stranger's family, because their mom and dad, they're really humble and down to earth, and they're really kind, and his brother speaks good English, so his brother was translator also sometimes, you know, just to make me feel comfortable. He was also speaking English. That was really nice of your brother. After we spent nice time during Christmas, I started liking Michael's family, you know, everything was very nice, and then I also started liking him a little bit more. And what about you? You didn't?
Doch.
Oh, okay. Then why you didn't say?
Because I wanted to annoy you.
Oh, okay. So basically, after Christmas, we started liking each other a little bit more. Although we know that nothing is happening in the future. And I got another invitation again.
To say it with the words of, I think it was Stephen Hawking, who said, "If there is life, there is hope."
Oh, and then you invited me. Actually, it was pretty funny, Shatsi. We knew that nothing is going to happen in the future in one side, but on the other side, we also knew that we really vibing well, so we didn't want to just so we were like just going forward, but very slowly as good friends.
Have you ever seen a snail crawl on the ground?
He always tells me that I was like very slow, like a snail. I got teased very badly one time. Because I'm a little bit impatient sometimes, but with this, I was super slow, like a snail. But in my defense, Shatsi, you were also not fast. You were also very slow. Initially, we were just friends.
We were both snails.
Yeah, we were both snails. Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, after this, we also met one time again for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was also a very nice time. We watched fireworks and stuff. Then afterwards, life was going on again.
Yeah, back to normal.
For many months.
Back
with
to normal.
a lot of working, less time, a lot of texting.
Yeah.
And then one fine day, everything evolved into marriage planning.
We had a lot of struggles, long story short. We had to face a lot of things because India, Germany, different world, and all these things. Like, yeah.
It was pretty complicated, but we managed. Maybe that's a story for another day.
Yeah, Yeah.
Maybe 100k.
That's a good idea.
Maybe.
Because it's getting very long and people are maybe bored, you know?
Yeah.
So, okay, 100k, we will share all our struggles, like how we convince our parents and so on. It's a very long story, but also very interesting. We had to face a lot of roller coaster. So,
figuring out everything.
yeah, it was really challenging at
how
some
to
point.
do this, how to do that.
Yeah.
So if you watched our very professional video to the end, thanks a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
If you liked that video and if it was somewhat entertaining or interesting, you would be very happy if you like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
And please don't unsubscribe, because some people they do unsubscribe.
Maybe some people just do, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe they don't like our professionalism.
Okay, so thank you all so much once again from my side also. I hope you liked our love story. If you liked it, then please do comment down below. And we'll see you all in our next video. Bye.
Tschüss.
Cheers.